Greetings and welcome back to Empyrion. Alright, so I've been trying to get to... Okay, you know what? I don't have my oxygen mask on here. Yeah. Been trying to get to know my new world here. And actually, by turning my jump jet, it might help a little bit better. But neighbors have been kind of annoying. I've been getting regular drone attacks from this direction, but they don't get very far. They end up in the water. Thanks to, yeah... Rather efficient indeed. But there are other dangers here. I went on a little trip around and discovered some interesting things. Now, I also made an update to the ship itself. You'll notice that there's something shiny under there. That is a repair bay. Alright, there are actually two repair bays, and I got a little confused. The first one that I was grabbing was the base one, right? I figured, oh, repair bay is a repair bay. Where is it? It's down here. No, it isn't. See, if you'll notice at the bottom there, it says placeable BA, which means you place it in a base. And the other ones, it says underneath limited to, repair limited to, CV, capital vessel, SV, small vessel, and HV, hover vessel. So basically, you're supposed to build that into a base. Now, I might build a platform to repair the capital vessel if it gets damaged, if I take it into aerial combat, you know, something to land on and to repair. But that wasn't what I wanted. What I wanted was capital vessel. Now, they have one down here, all the way down here, and you can see that one is placeable in a CV and repairs a SV and an HV. So, I've already tested it. I took some pot shots and landed it, and it goes, and everything is fixed. It does use energy, but at the moment this sucker's loaded with a lot of energy, so it's not that big of a problem. Okay, what took pot shots at me? Alright. So here we are, and here was the abandoned factory that we saw before. Okay, there's a radar tower over here, which was very rude when I went by it. Very rude indeed. There was a residential complex, which I have yet to go to, because I also noticed that there was a large residential complex. I did pay that a visit. As a result, I have a nice suit of heavy armor. I got lucky with that. I also found an armor boost. So I have a really nice armor rating. Yeah, and previously I'd gotten the heavy weapons upgrade kit, so I have a tier 2 rocket launcher for those special moments. Right. You know, I didn't get a chance to loot the whole place, though. I went through the apartments, and then the medical, and then this farming thing. It had lots of growing plots, but it didn't actually grow anything. Nothing was growing, so there was food, though. Like, for instance, I got a hamburger to go with my fries. They had it lying around. Yeah, I had to leave rather abruptly. Actually, I believe running and screaming was kind of what was the experience. You see, it doesn't seem there's not just drones roaming around here. There was what looked like a low-flying capital vessel. I didn't want it to say hi, and I wanted to leave since it was literally pointed directly at where I was. So that's something I'm going to have to keep an eye open for. Right, now, about that rude radar base. I thought we'd go over and, yeah, try to correct it of its rudeness. You know, the thing is, I went specifically locating for stuff. Like, for instance, the drone attacks are coming from over there. And when we were at the abandoned factory, the dropship seemed to be coming from over there too. So I went over there specifically looking for something. I couldn't really find anything in that direction. You know what I mean? I mean, there's plenty in the other direction. I want to see plenty in the other direction? Okay, here's us, right? Okay, so there's some interesting things here. One, there's a spaceport. Luckily, it's completely by itself. Now, over here, things get interesting. I believe there was a power station. There were things on the ground that I couldn't get close to get a reading on, and they were shooting at me, so I had to leave. That's where I needed the repairs from. Now, over here, there's a vehicle port, which was... Vehicles are drones, by the way. There was a lot of them there. There is a crashed capital vessel, and there was an excavation site. I have no idea what that is. But you also have the another one of those neutral bases right in the middle. So, was this over here, the residential ones again? No, radar station. Oh, that's back to where we were. Right. So, I'm thinking we stop in and say hi on the, radar one. It was, like I said, very rude. It was shooting at me. Can't have that. Can't have that. Just in case, I have a lot of explosives with me, and I have a lot of ammo. I have more ammo actually stored in the cargo area. So I thought, you know, basically it's kill everything, then worry about loot. That's kind of my thinking in the matter. Okay. You can also see that my suit and my mods give me a lot of oxygen. I have a lot of oxygen at the bottom, which is kind of useful. Alright, now, I gave some thought to stopping in on the abandoned factory. But you know, I have no idea how deep it is, and if drones are coming by, that could be a problem. See, what I was looking for was like a drone base, because the vehicle one might be the problem, but it's just not coming from that direction. So I still have yet to find what's over there, over this way, which was causing me problems. Oh, and I just passed through there. Okay, so let's see here now. Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. Okay, do I have rockets selected? Good, because I have a lot of rockets, by the way. Alright, let's see where your guns are. Okay, where are your guns? Are you going to shoot at me? Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, one set of guns. Oh, hi. No, I want the miniguns. There we go. Gatlins are so efficient with that. Okay, so let's see. Back to the... now, there's not going to be just one gun for this now. There's going to be guns on the other side. I don't want to accidentally walk into one of them, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's another dot on our radar. No big deal, no big deal. Alright, luckily we have all day to do this. If he gets closer, that could be a problem. Okay, gun over here? That looks like a gun to me! Is it boom? Looked like it went boom. Okay. Those kind of look like guns, but they're not shooting. I guess they're like radar things or something? I don't really know. Don't see any more guns. I see windows! Hi. Okay, what is that? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Alright, whatever they are ugly! Okay, you know what? I think that's kind of overkill. Yeah, they're like ugly. Alright, so what do we got over here? Okay, there looks like a landing platform and a door. Alright, but I need to, first off, see if I can actually eat these terrible, ugly things. Oh, hi! Oh, is that a troop transport? It does appear to be. Hi, how you doing? You know, I'd rather you not make your drop-off. Okay, wow, you're like... okay, hold on a second. Ooh, you're not getting away. I'm gonna get them, but you're not getting away. Okay. You know what? Here. Ooh, level 19! Now, what level am I gonna be for taking these guys out? Where are they? Okay, that is... what is that? I see guys down there. I see guys, I see guys, I see guys, I see guys. Okay, up, 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 up. Even it out, even it out, even it out, even it out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hi! How you doing? Yeah. Alright, where were those guys? Because those guys are going to cause me problems. Okay, up, 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 up. Alright, there we go. You know, I want them on a nice piece of land, because I want to loot them. They might have, like, stuff. Alright, hold on. There you are. Oh, you're shooting rockets. That's when I start shooting rockets. Alright, is that all of them? Okay, fine. Let's just like down, down, down. Can you let me out now? Okay, well, what's that? What is that? Okay, it's far enough away that it's not my problem. Alright, you know what? Okay, this was a little pet they brought along with them. An overseer? Okay, what is... Okay, I'm gonna let it get close. And then I'm gonna kill it. Hi. I don't want any. Alright, you. Do you have any good stuff for me? Okay, you can have the ammo. You, what's with... You're a rocket guy, but you have, like... Okay, small arms fire. Okay, fine. I don't... Oh, the large one might be interesting. Alright. Alright, we'll just take a quick look. You know what? That terrain sucks. I'm not going to take a look. Let's just go on. Back to what we were doing, right? Alright, now, actually, I hope those creatures have probably despawned, haven't they? That does look like a gun, doesn't it? I guess it's like radar stuff then, right? Alright. Right. Yeah, those guys are gone. Alright. Oh well. Alright, let's land on the platform, because what could possibly go wrong with that idea? Is that actually... I think that might be like a hover vehicle spot. Okay. Oh, hi! Okay, I didn't want to blow everything up. But, I mean, I did, so... That's a minigun. Alright, so I don't have a platform. I could probably land on those, but I don't see any doors. Alright. That. I really wish they would turn those a different color. Alright. Minigun. Okay, obviously those guys will come outside. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about looting right now. At least not them. Oh, wow. Could I have more? What did you have, since you're going to go away? Alright, okay, are they going to come out? Obviously the bad guys. What can I do to get through that door? Laser's got to be good for something. The tier 2 laser would be better. I've got to keep my eyes on the skies. I can't allow my ship to be attacked from the ground. Just a little bit more before I put explosives on it. Okay, you know what? Let's check if I'm doing anything to this. Not really. Not really. So I think that we need to go with the final solution here. By the way, I'm going to have a burger, because that seems like a good idea. Wash that down with some oxygen. And a little bit more oxygen. Alright. Alright, so let's knock. Alright. Obviously, it's an armored door, so it's going to require a little bit more. Hold on. You're not letting me... There we go. There we go. Hello? Hello? I'm selling magazine subscriptions. Ow. You know, if you don't want to buy, you know, you could just say so. You don't have to be rude. They sound mad. I can't imagine why. I think they're being completely unreasonable. I need to find spawner. Found it. I find it hard to believe they're on just one side. Epic miniguns. They make all things good. What do you got? You got stuff? You got more stuff? They seem really mad. Keeping my eye open. Alright. Not going in there. Oh my goodness! What is that? What was that? Alright, I want to loot the other guys quick. Okay. Health kits, very good. Big health kits, very, very good. There should be 3 in there. Okay, there are. Alright. Can I stack that higher? Yes, I can. Okay. They do seem to be upset with me. You know, okay, that goes up. I don't want anyone coming down on me. Okay, what did you have? Oh, you have a spawner! That's what you have. That's... I don't want one of them. No, 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 no. No giant robotic monster from heck gets to spawn. No, 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 no. Alright, what do you got? I can worry about that later. I spawned the other stuff. I looted the other stuff because it's going to go away. That's actually... go right on top of what I have already. Okay, ooh, hi! Hi, how are you doing? I don't think that'll get damaged. There's another one. All right. Those are rare. Those are rare containers. They're not ultra rare, but I will take a quick look at them. You know what? If I destroy, you know what? I don't want to do any more looting at the moment, but I want to drop this stuff off. Oh. All right. Let's get to P. Let's get to devices. Cargo. Now this one. All right. Access. That should be in a fridge. That. Keeping that. Okay. I actually. That's mine. That. I need that. Where was the ammo that I didn't need? I think I'm good to go. Alright, do I need that? I don't need that at the moment. I don't need that at the moment. Yeah, I mean, this is about attacking. I have to loot them because they're going to despawn. As you can see, they had, like, healing kits and stuff like that. So, speaking of which... and then eating... Eat some fries, which is always a good thing. Another hit of oxygen. Okay. Alright. And I still got lots of ammo, so I didn't have to grab the rest of the ammo that was in there. Alright, I'm going to concentrate on depopulation. Once I find the core, that'll be good. Now, what is this door right here? It took 2... Alrighty, something's in there. I don't think one is going to blow it. Yeah, minigun makes all things good. Where are you? Ow, 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 ow. That was a turret. But you know what that also was? Core's in there. There you go. Okay, you know what? Okay, stop that. Okay, he's actually doing a lot of damage to me. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get health back very quickly. Alright, secondary explosion, got it. Alright. You know, I don't want to lose that. Where's the spawner? I just know there's going to be another turret in here. It's just that I want to loot that. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Alright, it doesn't let you rapid fire these things, you know? Oh, wait a minute. Did you have stuff? Yeah, not really very important. Decompression. Okay, what? That's fine. Okay, the chamber... In other words, I blew the core. Okay. Okay, well, that's not my problem, because I still have plenty of oxygen. Most importantly, I can take things apart easily now. And spawners will no longer function. Okay, core's gone. Alright. It's a good thing I looted that before I blew it up. Alright. Yeah, there's still somebody down there. There's still somebody down there. So, let's... or is it up? It might be up. I'm looking around for secret passages. Which way is he opening? Okay, there's a door. The door will now open. Hello? I brought cake. You're not a problem anymore. I find it hard to believe there was just one of them. Okay. Ooh, extreme. Oh, I'm just going to take that anyway because that's like rare. Sathium. Okay, I'll loot. I just don't want to loot now. Except, of course, for these guys, you can have that. Because they're going to despawn and they're going to take all their stuff with them, right? Oh, I can carry that. Right. I just have to keep my eyes open for... Okay, what's in there? There's at least one canister in there. Of course, now it's all mine. Alright, can I just... you know what? I mean, I think I'm at the looting stage at this point. I believe I'm at the looting stage at this point. There's no more secrets around. I don't see anything. I mean, we never looted those two rare ones down below. So I'm going to go back there. We're going to take a look at that. And then call this an episode. Luckily, I don't really have to break anything up anymore because I can just do that. I can't break that up at the moment because I don't have what I'm necessary to carry that. Alright, so let's just... Not going to loot them, just going to take a look, see that. I can't carry that. Alright. An ATM. An offline production. Okay, repair bay. I already have those. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll just take that. And Zacosium. Very nice, very nice. Okay. some rare elements there that I can't get around here. Very nice. And what did you have here? Let's just take a look. Okay, thrusters, RCS, rocket launcher. I already have a pulse rifle. I'll take that because I still have that shotgun. I will take these, however, because these guys I can load in for another ship if I want to rebuild one, build another one. That was the way we went down. Okay, so I think we got everything. I think we got everything. And it seemed to be pretty profitable. So I'm going to have to run back and forth to load all this stuff down. But this guy is, of course, now offline. You know, the more of these we do take offline, the better. Yeah. I don't like those guys dropping in with unintended, you know. It's just, it's impolite. And it's worse when they leave. You know, they just kind of drop in and then they leave. I find that rude. I think I'll kill them all because of it. Yeah.